J-Dub is back at it here to give everyone another Big Bang Theory Season 2 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you're not caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case, you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be Big Bang Theory Season 2, Episode 11. The title of this episode is called The Bath Item GIF Hypothesis. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So, the guys argue about something Superman related. More so, Sheldon's just arguing about it. David Underhill, who got a grant to the university, wants to work with Leonard when they're at the university. So Leonard skips Wii Bowling Night to do something with Dave Underhill, and Penny asks Sheldon about Christmas. Sheldon says he doesn't celebrate Christmas. Penny tells him that she got him and Leonard a gift despite that. So Sheldon gives her a hard time, of course, because that's what Sheldon does. Raj and Howard are enjoying it because they're not the ones involved with it, and somebody else is getting, Sheldon's giving somebody else a hard time instead of them. So Penny is very interested in Dave Underhill, decides she really is interested in science all of a sudden. So Sheldon is trying to pick out a gift for Penny since she got him something, and Raj suggests next door at Build-A-Bear. Sheldon says bears are terrifying. No, bears are awesome, especially black bears. I fucking love black bears. And then Dave says he's going to do tequila shots off of Penny's 22-year-old body. Yes, that's a thing in this episode. They're apparently an item, briefly. Sheldon buys a bunch of gift baskets at Bed Bath & Beyond or something like that, and says he will open Penny's gift first and then fake that he has to use the bathroom, and then find out how much her gift is worth or costed, and then get the gift basket that equals that amount, and then return the rest of the items. Leonard barges into Penny's, complaining about her going out and hanging out with this Dave guy, and Penny starts to cry and says, "Why are you yelling at me?" Penny says Dave is not smarter than him, because that's what Leonard says. Dave is married and tried to take nude photos of her. I wouldn't be against that. I mean, come on, Penny. So they calm down, and then Penny kisses Leonard on the cheek and says, "Merry Christmas," because I think it's Christmas Eve or some point. And then Penny, we find out, gets Sheldon a napkin. And then, a napkin. But this napkin is actually signed by Leonard Nimoy, who obviously played Spock on multiple Star Trek things. And she says that he came into the Cheesecake Factory, and apparently Leonard Nimoy wiped his mouth all over the napkin, and then freaking out because he possesses Leonard Nimoy's DNA. Sheldon says he can grow his own Leonard Nimoy. He says he'll be right back. And then Penny gets Leonard motorcycle lessons. Leonard gets Penny 101 science experiments for kids. And then Sheldon returns and gives Penny all of the gift baskets that he bought. And then Sheldon kind of walks up to Penny and very reluctantly actually gives Penny a hug. And Penny also hugs Sheldon back and says, "Sheldon's hugging me." And that is the end of the episode. So I really like the stuff with Penny and Sheldon in this particular episode, just because it was really funny. As far as a score of this episode, I'm going to give it an 8.9 out of 10. I think the ending was really, really memorable, with Sheldon stopping and then kind of reluctantly hugging Penny because he got a napkin signed by Leonard Nimoy. But more importantly, Leonard Nimoy's DNA is on this napkin. So that was really cute and really funny. And this episode actually had me laughing. add a couple times. So the character of the episode, I could have given it to Sheldon. I'm going to give it to Penny this time because Sheldon is the character of the episode too much. And I think Penny did just enough to be a focal point in this episode. So you've heard what I had to say. Now, of course, it is your turn if you're a fan of Big Bang Theory or if you like stuff that's on JDev TV, such as Dexter, Walking Dead, UFC reactions, and whatever else I randomly cover. Make sure you smash that like button or smash that that thumbs up button, whatever you want to call it. If you want to share this video with anybody that you know or any of your social media platforms, you definitely have my permission to do so. Make sure that you sound off in the comments section about your thoughts on this episode of Big Bang Theory. What would you score the episode out of 10? Who would be your character of the episode, and what would be your favorite moment? Mine, of course, was when Sheldon started freaking out that he has a napkin signed by Leonard Nimoy and the DNA that's going to be on the napkin because he wiped his mouth on it. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, I'm always trying to grow the channel. I need your help to do so. So if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing, join the team, share your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.